River Hill.
River Hill. Wow, up at River Hill.
Sherry, where did your kids go to school?
River Hill.
Is that right? Where do you live?
One kid.
One kid?
He's 28. He's Jerry's age. He went to school with Jerry.
Oh, well, I have a 28. My son is 28 as well and went to River Hill.
Nick Conley. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, Corey is actually Jerry's age.
Corey's the one I know. Yeah.
You know Corey?
I know of Corey.
And what's your son's name?
Chris Sharon.
Chris Sharon. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so my boys actually both live in Chicago, and they were home for Christmas, which was really nice because they come. My son, Corey, is in graduate school getting his MBA.
Good for him.
Yeah, and so he had a nice long break. He actually was in Aspen before he flew home. Like, don't ask me. I mean, he's a graduate student paying for his own school. I don't know where he's got the money to go to Aspen, but whatever. And Nick is working for Deloitte Touche. And so he's got that, he saves that week and takes that week off, which is really nice because he drives home and, spends the whole Christmas week, which is really a treat.
Well, my son is married with a baby, so he has no time to do anything.
What was he thinking?
Don't know. He met her in college and that was it. So I think he should have waited a couple years, but that's just me. That's just me. What can I say?
Well, you got a grandbaby out of the deal.
She's adorable. Yep.
How old is she?
Yes. She's 1.
Oh, wow.
All over the place.
And Robin has grandbabies.
Oh, Tyson has a baby? Oh, no, you're Brittany. Brittany has a baby.
Brittany. I have a 3-year-old grandson that's Brittany's and then a 10-year-old step-grandson.
Oh, a step-grandson.
Yeah. So we have a 3 and a
10. I'll tell you, I can't keep up with the 1-year-old, so good luck for you.
I have them every weekend.
You do?
Really?
Wow.
That's a lot.
I love it.
You do? You love it?
I love it.
I actually have a lot of grandmoms on my team because essentially, there's a lot of people that come to this. Right? A lot of people come to Isagenix. People come to Isagenix for a lot of different reasons. A lot of people come because they've heard that it's a safe, fast, effective way to lose weight, right? So they know somebody else that had great results. They've seen their transformation, and they come to Isagenix for weight loss. But they stay for the energy and for the long-term health benefits. Because, there's a lot of, and the other thing that I found is that one of my biggest target markets is women who are either premenopausal, menopausal, or postmenopausal, right? And everything we used to do doesn't work anymore. Right? Our metabolism slows down. We end up with that belly fat that no amount of going to the gym.
I have that. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to lose.
And so there's the belly fat that we can't get rid of, and just the fact that we've got a whole closet full of clothes that don't fit anymore, that are all our favorite clothes that we can't wear. And we don't know what to do because we're trying everything, and it just doesn't come off the way that it used to. I mean, I used to just not eat for 3 days, right? That was I just want to eat for 3 days. And then, and that worked perfectly. It was brilliant. And then, when I got into my 30s, I would just go on a no sweets diet. And then I would, and then I tried Atkins, and I did Weight Watchers. I mean, everything, just trying to keep things under control. And then I had a baby when I was 42. I made it 42. And that kind of, that's when I came looking for this. I'm like, I've got to do something to get this weight off and keep it off, right? When you have a baby when you're older, it's a lot harder. So basically we have a 30-day system. And I think you all mostly, did everybody get a custom 30-day, Christine, with the Isadelight? Yeah. So here's what's in your box. And we're going to talk about each of the items that's in your box, and then we're going to put it all together and talk about what the schedule looks like. Now, has everybody gotten a welcome email?
No.
Okay. So do I need to, well, so you
I
have,
can do it.
huh?
I'll do it.
Okay, but you have the template, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So there's a ton of information in the welcome email. It talks about, you know, your account password, and, you know, a lot of basic stuff like that. But there's also a whole bunch of resources that Isagenix offers. There's says one of the things we send in the email is your first 11 days of the program. So that it helps to watch that ahead of time, because then we're kind of geared up a little bit. But so Isagenix has isagenixhealth.net, and that's a website that has, you know, for any kind of, you know, some people say, oh, well, I'm diabetic. Is anybody in this group diabetic that we need to worry about?
No.
Okay. Because this was designed by a diabetic. It's amazing for people who are diabetic, but we do have to be careful about some of the ways that we do it when somebody's a diabetic. It's also, so there's isagenixhealth.net, isaproduct.com. These are all in the email, so don't worry about writing them down. Is a great place to find recipes, information about the products, information about other products that you may hear people talking about, because you're going to be in is everybody here on Facebook?
Yes.
Are you guys on Facebook? Because what I really want to do is I want to get you into the Facebook group of all the people that are doing it. I think we have, I don't know, there's a couple different challenges running right now. So I want to get you into the group. I think it's probably at least 100 people. And so basically we do everything through Facebook. We post the daily schedules, and people ask questions and offer recipes. There's always like somebody in there that's really good with recipes. I'm not that person. No, let's all be super clear about that. Not me. I will, when I do it, I'm like salmon and spinach salad, like every meal for all of my lunches. Cause I don't like to spend a lot of time focusing on food. I like to eat it if I go to a nice restaurant, but I don't like to cook it. And I don't,
Yep.
I don't like to spend a lot of time focusing on food, but as a result, if I didn't have this, which is super convenient and easy, and I know I'm putting really healthy stuff in my body, I would reach for something quick, which is normally going to be crappy carbs, right?
But I love my carbs.
What?
I love carbs.
I know, but it's bringing us all down. You know,
I know.
right? It's not just the weight. It's really all the sugar that's in the carbs and all the sugar in bread. It's killing this country, but that's a topic for another day. So what's in your box?
Okay.
You don't have your box yet, right?
No.
Okay. This is what's going to be in your box. Sherry, you have
Weighs a ton.
weighs a ton. I know. I
Done.
have the smaller version because I just put one of each thing in. So the first thing is the shakes. You got 4 of them. You got 4 of these. These are the Isoline shakes. You use 2 scoops. You get a little scoop in there. You use 2 scoops. You want to love your shake. Play around with it and make it so that you love it, because they're really good. They're the best protein shakes you'll ever have. But like some people, like I like mine really icy. Like, I like mine with a lot of, Alexa, we don't need you.
Oh, I turned my Alexa off.
She's trying to eavesdrop. She's trying to chime in on the conversation. Somebody told me they had an Alexa and a Google.
Oh my God, they talk to each other.
And they talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like it's a little scary, they said. So you want to love your shakes. So experiment with it. Like I like mine really icy and kind of thick and icy. I know some people that don't even put them in a blender. They just make them in the shaker cup. And they drink it like a chocolate milk almost. And then a lot of people like them really, really creamy. That's not me. I don't like it creamy. So play with it to get it the way that you like it. And
how do you make it creamy? Just more?
How do you make it creamy, Tony? Just shake. I don't like creamy. More ice is creamy? Or just blend it longer? Use less water, less water.
Yeah.
Like play with it and, just get it. Like my daughter's 12. She drinks a shake every morning. She makes her own shake now. She likes it very specifically a certain way. She likes like 6.5 ice cubes with exactly the amount of water in the shaker cup. It's awesome. So the shakes are twice a day. Now you'll see different schedules. We're doing, for this first 11 days, we're doing the deep cleanse, okay? And that is, as much as possible, you want to do shake, meal, shake. If there's a reason, if you absolutely need to eat a dinner, like you have a dinner out for your company or you're having people over, then do shake, shake, meal. Actually do shake, half a shake, meal, and then half a shake, because you want the shake to be the last thing in your body before you go to sleep, because it's going to continue to burn fat at night. The shakes put glutathione. Glutathione is a toxin hunter and a fat burner. So you want the shake to be the last thing you put in your body, ideally. Now, if you say to me, if somebody says to me, if you're not on this call, if you say, oh, I have to eat dinner with my family every night, it's not negotiable. Well, progress, not perfection. Optimally, the program works, shake, meal, shake. Is it still going to work doing shake, shake, meal? Absolutely. It just, you might get better results doing shake, meal, shake because of the fact that you'll continue to burn fat at night. And that's the whole point of this program, right? Is to burn fat. That's what.
Is there a certain time at night you should not have a shake after, like 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock or?
I don't like to drink the shake late at night because it's so filling for me that it's almost like I have it would upset my stomach to drink it too late because it's really filling. I think 7 o'clock would be a nice cutoff point. But
I don't get home from work until like 6 o'clock. So if I could do it till 7, that'd be fine.
Yeah, 7 o'clock would be fine.
Okay.
So that's the shake. And they're delicious. They're chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. And then we have lots of seasonal flavors that come out. There's word on the street is the next seasonal flavor we're getting is salted caramel, which we're all really, really, really excited about. Then, so you got 4 shakes. You should get 4 shakes, count them, make sure, because every once in a while, it's not, don't get it exactly right. You should have 4. Now, this is the cleanse. There's 2 different versions, and I don't know what you ordered for everybody, Christine, probably what you like, but there's powder and liquid.
They got the liquid.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the powder away, not to confuse everybody. So here's the deal. The liquid, once you open it, it has to go in the refrigerator, right? And so it's super convenient. Again, there's a lot of personal preference that goes into this. I take a shot and keep on moving. I do not need to sip on my cleanse. I do not need to enjoy it. I don't need to make it a drink. I don't need to, I take my 4 ounces and I go. 4 ounces 4 times a day on cleanse days for the cleanse. So you may, if you're working, you may want to keep one at work in the fridge, or some people like to mix it with water. So you can mix up your water bottles with the cleanse in it, but you still have to keep it refrigerated. So you need to figure that out. You need to game plan and figure that out ahead of time. Our cleanse days are Wednesday and Thursday on the schedule, because we're going to do 2 warm-up days, what's your shake, meal, shake days, and then we're going to do 2 cleanse days. When you're doing the cleanse 3 days, you're drinking 4 ounces of cleanse 4 times a day. And here's the deal. Are you scared?
It's scary, yeah.
Scared? Okay. So the first thing is you're not going to be in the bathroom all day. It's not that kind of cleanse.
No, as long as it's not the kind you do for the
No.
exam, I'm fine.
No, it's not like that. In fact, a lot of people have the opposite issue. And so that's why there's a product called Isoflush that I'll show you in a minute. But you're not going to end up in the bathroom all day. And your biggest enemy, the biggest challenge that you'll face is boredom. Not hunger.
Yeah,
You actually won't be hungry. Believe it or not, you will not be hungry, but you will be bored out of your mind, because guess what? Eating is an activity.
Yeah.
It's an activity that we all really, really, really enjoy. And I have been on cleanse. I've been doing this 10 years. I've done a lot of cleanse days, I promise. And I'll be in the middle of a cleanse day and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. And then I go, oh, you know what? I'm not hungry at all. I'm just bored out of my mind, because I just want it, and I'm not bored, not like I'm sitting around, twiddling my thumbs. Oh, I don't have anything to do. What I have found, my experience has been, doing this system will really put you in touch with your true relationship with food. Right? and why you eat.
What, Robin?
I said, I have a really good relationship with food. I
I
love to cook, and I love to feed people.
But, and that's part of it, right? It's all here. It's
Yeah.
all here. And the reason that we've yo-yoed all our lives, it's all up here. Everything is here. We could have a 2-hour call just about what's happening up here. But the truth is, we eat for a lot of reasons. We eat because we're hungry. We eat because other people are eating and we see them eating. We eat because it's time to eat. Oh, it's lunchtime, I guess I'll eat. We eat because we smell something and it smells good, and that makes us think that we're hungry. We eat because, you know, we're stressed. We eat for comfort. We eat to keep somebody else company while they're eating, or we eat because we're bored. And no, I really don't mean bored like sitting around not having anything to do. When I say that, what my relationship with food, what I found was I was using I'm hungry, I want to go eat as a legitimate distraction to be able to walk away from my computer. Because I was working, and I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. I need to go get a snack. Well, I wasn't really hungry. I was just trying to like disengage and have a legitimate excuse for walking away from my computer screen for a little bit. So we're all different. And really, this 30 days is really a mind game.
For the detox, question about detox days. First of all, is there certain times that we should do it? Like, should it be every 4 hours? Is there a schedule?
Yeah. Yep, there's a schedule that you can follow. They may or may not post the actual timetable in the group, but really it's the first time when you first wake up, and then 4 hours later, and then 4 hours later, and 4 hours later, essentially, right?
Can you do like herbal teas and things?
You can do naturally decaffeinated herbal tea is fine. And their Isogenics actually has a coffee that works for the cleanse days, but it's not just any coffee. The Isogenics coffee is, instead of being acidic, it's alkalizing and has coconut oil in it. And it's got some other things that make it work on the cleanse day. Because you don't want to drink coffee, it's going to mess up your results. So naturally decaffeinated herbal tea is fine.
So just on cleanse days, I can't have coffee.
On the rest of the days, if you can stay away from coffee, if you can drink decaf coffee, you may get better results. Okay. I have found, I've done this again for 10 years, I've found that I always get better results when I don't drink coffee. If not drinking coffee is going to make you so unhappy that you just don't want to do this, then drink the coffee.
Is it caffeine in general? So like I do green tea all day long. So is it caffeine that I'm trying to not be using?
There's two issues with coffee, right? There's the acidity and there's the caffeine. They're two separate issues. The acidity, the whole point of this system is to alkalize your body.
Okay.
The whole focus of this system is it alkalizes your body, and that has a myriad of health benefits. Infection cannot survive in an alkalized environment. Cancer cannot survive in an alkalized environment, right? A lot of autoimmune issues that we have can be supported by cleansing and doing this system. Because what we're really doing is nutritionally supported intermittent fasting. If you look it up, that's what this is. It's not fasting. It's not fasting without food, because that sends us into starvation mode. And then our metabolism slows down and our body stores fat, which is not what any of us want. So this is the opposite, right? Nutritionally supported intermittent fasting is what we're doing. And alkalizing, super alkalizing.
So 5 days in a row.
And the caffeine actually has your body have a reaction like you've just had sugar. And so even though you're not taking in sugar, it doesn't help with weight loss. I know a lot of people say, oh, I have coffee every day and that's a good thing for weight loss. I mean, if you really can you do decaf green tea?
I don't know. I drink caffeine all day long, so we'll see.
Do you do it for the energy, or you do it because it's just a habit?
Gives me a headache if I don't.
A little bit of both, probably. And I do it to keep me from eating, because I buy all the different flavors, like peach and pomegranate and all different flavors of green tea. So it's my substitute to keep me from putting other things in my mouth.
Got it. Well, I think that you'll find if you do this system the way that it's designed and you don't try to, if you do it the way it's designed, if you say, you know what, for 30 days, I'm just going to do it. I
Okay.
think to find your energy, I think that's what Christine found, that I think that's what her sister commented on even before the weight loss was your energy, right, Christine?
Absolutely. And I think that once you get through, and Sherry just asked why you do the cleanse for 2 days, but so psychologically doing the cleanse scared me because I'm like, what do you mean I can't put any real food in my mouth? But I found that I wasn't hungry. And actually on this, I had to tell myself to eat because of whatever. I mean, Dawn, I don't know the science behind it, but I can just tell you from someone who loves to eat and loves to eat junk and carbs, this was so easy for me because I wasn't hungry. And they're little snacks that you can eat as well on the cleanse days that help curb the appetite that Dawn can share with you. But what happens is on day 5, after you get through the 2-day cleanse, my energy was, and Robin, I was telling you this the other day, and Dawn, I don't know if I told you this, I did not like the amount of energy I had because it was so abnormal to me. I felt like I needed to go run a marathon, and not in an anxious way. I wasn't, Lucy's with us. And there she went. But then I mean, I cleaned my whole house. I was like, who else's house can I clean? I was so organized.
Robin, I told her she could come clean mine. What about you?
I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh.
Hey, Caroline.
So, but then I learned to love the cleanse days because I looked forward to that energy. Plus the weight loss. I mean, in 2 days, I lost like an additional 3 pounds or so. So,
Yeah.
Okay, I think so. We're I don't know. We're doing an open box call right now that I'm recording, Robin. So I don't know what you gals are up to. Popping on our call.
I think I'm supposed to be doing something with Lucy, so.
I did see Lucy pop on as well.
Yeah, she texted me telling me to get off.
Okay, well, we'll see you
It was
later.
so nice seeing you.
All right.
All right, bye.
her sisters.
Yeah, it was my sister and my daughter and my Zoom line. This is my Zoom line. Hey there.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't want to intrude.
What's that?
I said I didn't want to intrude.
Okay.
I don't want me to get off because I had it scheduled with Lucy. I didn't know you were on here. So,
Yes.
okay. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
There's all gone. Okay. Sorry about that. So my Zoom line is the line that everybody uses because I've got it linked to a website. And so you don't have to like have a meeting ID and a Zoom link. You just say, oh, go to this website. So everybody goes to the website. And so it's in use all day long, which is a good thing. So yeah, I have a friend who says anytime she's like got a big project coming up, like got to clean the garage or got a like big organization projects, big projects that just take a lot of focus and energy. She's like, she totally schedules them on a cleanse day because she knows she'll have that energy to get her through the project.
So Robin, for you, I think if it's the caffeine giving you the energy boost that you need, I know you were also saying that it's to prevent other things going in your mouth. I think that for me, I oddly enough, it was just like the weirdest phenomenon that I didn't want to put other things in my mouth. I mean, it was just very strange. And I'm not a caffeine drinker, so I don't know what to tell you there other than I did have plenty of energy to get through the day plus some.
My bigger concern is my withdrawal symptoms going off caffeine.
Yeah.
Headaches and
The headaches.
that's my concern because I drink it all day long.
Right.
So how is my body going to react to just all of a sudden Monday, I'm going to stop drinking caffeine? That's
Yeah.
So you would, in theory, you'd start weaning off.
tomorrow. I'm drinking my tea right now.
Right. In theory, you'd start weaning off. all that caffeine isn't necessarily great for you.
I know.
So think about that, and think about maybe really, really looking at this not as a diet, because it's really not a diet, really looking at it as a detox, and looking at doing it for 28 days and getting off the tea. My experience when I got off the coffee, I was drinking like a pot of coffee a day. And my experience when I got off the coffee, when I did this and I got off the coffee, was, oh wow, this is what real energy feels like. Not like the caffeine high, but like really good, really natural energy.
Right.
Like I noted the difference. Like I had this moment of, wow, I feel really good, and I feel really free of caffeine. Like I could, because I was such a caffeine user, it was notable for me. The fact that I felt really good and it didn't, I noticed the difference that it wasn't caffeine. So that's a personal choice. I would say you bought this and you committed to doing it, so why not give it a shot? I would also say that, coupled with that, I would say, like, you're worth it. Your health is worth it. Why not see how you could feel in 30 days, like optimally?
Right.
And I would also say, like, the flip side of that would be progress, not perfection. If one thing is going to make you not do this because you can't give up your caffeine, or then do it, kind of adjust it, if you will, but still do it, because at the end of the day, getting the products in your body is what's really going to benefit you in whatever manner you do it. If you want optimal results like Christina's had with the energy and the weight loss, then you'll follow the plan. If you want to if you really can't get through it any other way, then figure out what way you need to get through it.
What about, how much is the Isagenix coffee?
I think it's like $12 a bag or something. Don't ask me how much is in the bag.
And it has caffeine in it, doesn't it?
It has caffeine, but it's not acidic, and it's got like because when you drink coffee with coconut oil in it, I don't know if you've heard this, like
I
the
use coconut creamer in my coffee.
coconut creamer in your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but creamer or just the coconut oil?
So I've done
Right, because it's the oil that actually, with the coffee and then the grass-fed butter, right, together, it's called bulletproof coffee. And they use it a lot in the ketogenic diets. It's good. So the Isagenix coffee really is a special formulation, and has you can move to that, or give that a try if you really think that you can't move away from the tea. But we can talk about that offline. I'm going to move on because I want to make sure I cover everything, and I don't want this to be a 1-hour call. So that's the cleanse, right?
Okay.
Just get yourself mentally prepared. Just get your head in the game about it. Plan to be busy.
When we
Plan,
start
plan
Monday?
to go to the movies at night if that's what you need to do. To whatever you need to do to keep yourself out of the kitchen. Have somebody else cook the kids' meals if you've got to cook meals. Don't be in the kitchen cooking. Don't torture yourself. Go, instead of being in the kitchen cooking go to the spa, go get a facial, go get a haircut, go to the gym, go for a walk. Well, not right now because it's like -2. But really, do set yourself up for success. This is a mental game just as much as a physical game, right? Don't booby trap yourself. Don't self-sabotage, because that's what we do, right? We're pros, self-sabotage. Okay, there's two of them, okay? Natural Accelerator and Isoflush. This actually has green tea leaf extract. This actually has green tea leaf extract, apple cider vinegar, and cayenne pepper in the Natural Accelerator. You're going to take this twice a day. This naturally helps boost your metabolism.
I love this. This is my crack, ladies.
Okay, this is what now?
This one. This is my crack.
Accelerator.
Accelerator. You take how many of those a day?
2. 1 in the morning, 1.
One around noon.
Mm-hmm.
2.
One around noon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a Natural Accelerator. The Isoflush, this is remember when I said, like, sometimes people have the opposite effect? If you have any issues at all with regularity, you
Morning and noon.
if you have any issues with irregularity, you want to take 2 of these in the morning and 2 of them at night. If you don't have any issues, you'll see different schedules in different sites. Take them when it's convenient for you. If you're sensitive to, like I'm really sensitive to Isoflush, I would not take it at night because it kind of keeps me up. And so I like to take it in the morning because I take this, I take my vitamins, like I take everything all at the same time. Whatever works for you. There's no timing of it that really is important, but you do want to be proactive about taking it, especially the first 5 days of the program, because you may end up, because it's such a change to your system, a lot of people end up constipated and you don't want to end up there.
And if you're running too much, then just back off of it, because that was what I'm like, regular, like clockwork. And so I found taking an Isoflush in the morning around 10 o'clock, I'm in the bathroom, and then I'm in the bathroom all day. So whatever, you're going to have to play with that, I think, your body, depending on.
Well, I don't have a gallbladder, so I have no problems in the bathroom. So I'm worried about over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're working Monday, maybe don't take it.
No, sure. Probably not take it on when I'm
Night,
working.
you know, it'll be a couple hours at night, whatever. Do play with it, but don't not take it and run the risk of ending up constipated, because then it's really hard to work your way back from that. You know?
Well, you take 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, you say?
I don't. A lot of people do.
I don't take two.
A lot of people
No,
take
no,
2, like
no, no.
1 maybe.
Take one.
I know. I actually have a friend that takes 8 a day,
8.
and it's the only thing she's ever found that helps her.
Robin, are you regular, or what is your?
I can go days.
Then you better take 8. I'm kidding.
Do 2 at night and 2 in the morning. Again, the system won't, send you in the bathroom, but the Isoflush, depending on your level of tolerance. For me, I'm super sensitive to it, so I'm really careful about when I take it. Most people don't have that. Most people don't find that. They find that it really cleans your colon out. It makes you feel lighter. I have one woman, that's all she orders. She doesn't order shakes. She doesn't do anything. She orders 2 bottles of Isoflush every month religiously. That's what she does.
Oh, that works for her. Good for her.
Mhm.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Talking to you on the toilet the whole time. I'm trying to.
We don't have time for that. We don't have time to be on the toilet until. Okay, these are the snacks. You take them. These are legal for cleanse days. Now, wrap your head around this.
They're legal.
At cleanse days, the whole point of the cleanse days is to rest your digestive system.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? And when you rest your digestive system, it activates your body's natural ability to cleanse itself.
He's not coming on off days.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the cleanse that's cleaning out your system. The cleanse is giving you a lot of nutritional support to get through the intermittent fasting and give you optimal results. But there's nothing chemical that's cleansing your system. And you can take these like 1 every couple hours. You'll see it's on the schedule. Like there, you start with a cleanse juice. You then like about an hour and a half later, you take a snack. An hour and a half later, you take another snack, and then however that works. Like every 4 hours is the cleanse, right? And then the snacks are in between. 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 2 in the evening. And there's not enough. This does not activate the digestive process. Because like 12 calories, and it's just like this minimal, it's like a tiny little perfectly balanced mini meal. It keeps hunger at bay, so it helps you keep from being hungry on the shake days and on the cleanse days. And you probably won't like them. Like none of us really know.
So what does it taste like? How bad is it?
They're chalky.
Like chalk?
You're kind of like a Tums in a
Yeah,
weird
that's what I was
way.
gonna say. Okay.
Now, is it something that you, like, because of the chemical balance that you have to take, or is it something that I can choose to eat?
Your results will be much better if you take them,
If I do it, okay.
because it's fueling your body all day long. And
Robin, you'll get used to them.
How many did you say, Ted?
you'll end up taking about 6 a day.
In between your 4 hours. And you only do these on cleanse days, or do you do them
You
anytime?
can do them on shake days too. And the other thing you can do, where is it? You can, instead of the snacks, you can do the Iso Delights. These are legal for cleanse days. Again, there's not enough in one
Those are
isobolite
delicious.
to activate the
I don't-
digestive
I don't
system.
know that I
But you
did.
have to do, when you take the isobolite, you want to take them 2 hours after and 1 hour before.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did, yay.
You want to take them 2 hours after and 1 hour before a meal. That way they're legal for cleanse days. They don't activate the digestive system.
You can take these on cleanse days?
Yes,
Oh.
Yeah.
2 hours after, 1 hour before,
Instead of a snack, right? They replace
instead
it.
of this. Don't
Good. If they're talking, those are good. I'm going for the delay.
Well, you don't want to do too many of them a day. You'll run out, and the amazing thing about these, this is what I was just telling somebody the other day about these. So like, I don't know about you guys. I could actually sit down and eat a whole bag of M&M peanut M&Ms. That's my M&Ms, right? And not the little bag. Like I can sit at, not in one sitting, but over the course of a day, maybe a day and a half, I can eat the whole bag, the whole big bag of peanut M&Ms. These,
Nothing wrong with that.
the most I could possibly eat in one sitting is 2 of them. And so there's something about them. They satisfy that want for chocolate, but you don't keep eating them. You're like, you have one, you're like, guess what? I'm good. Like they
How
don't.
about the one for chips and salsa?
What's that?
I said, how about the need for like chips and salsa? And
So we have something. We have something called Whey Thins, and what they are is they're savory, right? They're not sweet. They're savory. There's white cheddar and there's barbecue and there's, I don't know, sour cream and onion, I think. And so for people who aren't chocolate people, those are the same idea. And you actually can use those on cleanse days, but you can only eat, well, like one little chip. Like you have to make the bag last the whole day in order not to activate your digestive system. It's really, you're better off not doing anything because you don't want to, the cleanse days are the magic. And you're going to be like, the first day you're getting all the sugar out of your system. The second day you're burning fat. 80% of the effectiveness is on the second day. You don't want to activate your digestive system and screw it up. You really don't. So that's that. This is the other product, my favorite product. My favorite product we have is called Ionic Supreme. I know. They could have built the whole company on this one product because of the benefits of the product. But it's very, did you order liquid for all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really strong. It's got a really strong flavor, like blackstrap molasses. It's got a really strong flavor, strong mineral flavor, but this product is the bomb. So you can take it in the morning for energy. I take it first thing in the morning. You can take it in the afternoon when you're getting the afternoon sleepies. If you take it in the afternoon, you probably will find that you will sleep much better at night. I mean, it's full of adaptogenic herbs. It just kind of gives your body what it needs. It brings your body into balance, especially if you're having, like, it helps with hormonal imbalances. So it's really good for people around the time of their cycle. It's really good for women with any kind of cycle issues at all. Just kind of brings your whole system into balance. This product is the bomb. They call it Happy Mommy Juice. They call it Rocket Fuel. They call it Jiggy Juice. Jiggy Juice, and that's especially for the men. So if you have any men in your life that you'd like to maybe get a little more action out of, Jiggy Juice. Not kidding. So those are the products that came in the 30-day system, plus I showed you the isobolites. So the way this is going to work is that you're going to have 2 shake days. Shake, meal, shake. Shake in the morning, 400 to 600 calorie fiber and protein focused meal in the middle of the day, shake for dinner.
Same thing.
Right? And this will be on the schedule that'll be posted on the Facebook group. So I need everybody to friend me so I can get you into the Facebook group because they're already starting to post information there.
On every day?
Yep, you can do it every day. The Ionics.
Yep.
Every day.
Even cleanse days. Right?
Even cleanse days. Yeah, absolutely. So shake, meal, shake, 2 first days are warm-up days. After that, we'll do 2 cleanse days, Wednesday and Thursday. Again, set yourself up for success. Make sure you schedule yourself busy, ideally. And then we'll do 5 shake, meal, shake days. and then we'll do 2 cleanse days. And that'll be the first 11 days of the system, and that's the deep cleanse. So when you first start, you might not be liking me and Christine very much, and you might be cursing us a little bit. But just stick with it, because by day 5, I guarantee that you will see results. Oh, make sure you weigh and measure before you start. You want to make sure you weigh and measure before you start, not just weigh, because a lot of times the scale doesn't tell the whole story.
Did we lose Robin?
She's here in some capacity, but I don't think she's here. But I'm going to finish so we can make a recording and then,
Okay.
watch the end of it. And so the scale doesn't tell the whole story, Christine. I doubt your scale is telling the whole story, because you look amazing.
Well, thank you.
I don't know how many inches you've lost. I don't even know if you know how many inches you've lost.
I don't know. I did measure in the beginning. I don't know what I did with my measurements. I'll have to find them.
Yeah, it happens. It happens to the best of us. Well, you're going to need to do it again when you enter the IsoBody Challenge. Is everybody getting in the IsoBody Challenge?
That's a 4-month commitment.
No, yet.
Well, you can always enter. You might as well enter, right? If you stick with it for 4 months, great. If you don't, no harm, no foul. There's no reason not to, really. And so what's going to happen at that point is we're going to have done the first 11 days. That's the deep cleanse, right? That's what everybody in the group is doing. At that point, you will have used all of your cleanse, right? Now, when you get the 30-day system, there is a second way to do it. And I'm just letting you know, because I don't want you to be confused, in that the classic 30-day has you doing only 1 cleanse day a week. You can choose to do that. We've found that people get much better results, more immediate and that's what they want to see, results, right? They get better results doing the 2 days, the back-to-back, but you will use up all your cleanse juice in those 2 deep cleanses. And then if you like the way that you're feeling and you still have more weight you want to lose, you may consider getting another bottle of cleanse as you continue the 30 days. That's up to you. Or you could just choose to do 1 cleanse day a week throughout the 30-day system. So I don't want to confuse you. I know that's, Christine, why don't you share what you've been doing? Because I think everybody wants to have the results that you have.
Yeah, so I did, the first 2 days were the shake, meal, shake, then 2 days of cleanse, then 5 days of shake, meal, shake, then another 2-day cleanse. And then I just did shake, meal, shake after that for the remainder of the 5 weeks. It was a 5-week challenge that I was on before.
I read somewhere it says you should only do 4 cleanse days a month. Is that true?
Well, the way some of the systems have it set up, some of the programs Dawn's mentioning, they'll tell you only to do 1 cleanse per week. So that would be 4 cleanses.
Yeah, okay.
But the way I did it and the way Dawn is suggesting is to do the 2. You're still only doing the 4 cleanse days. But if you wanted additional cleanses, you could certainly do it. But I just did the 2 and 2 and then shake, meal, shake for the remainder.
So what happens with a lot of people is they do the deep cleanse, they feel amazing, they're seeing results, they're like, I want to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm in the groove. It's easy. I love the way I feel. What do I do? And the answer is buy more cleanse, right? Buy more cleanse and buy more snacks if you want to continue at the accelerated rate. But really it's what I would recommend. I recommend everybody start with the deep cleanse, know how you could feel. And then if you want to, continue doing those 2 cleanse days a week. I mean, that's what Tony and I did. Tony and I did 4 weeks, 30 days of shake, meal, shake, 2 cleanse days a week. And we did that for 30 days. So we did at 8 cleanse days in a month. And felt fantastic. And we looked pretty good too. So again, you'll see there's a lot of information in the group. You can always ask. Once we're connected on Facebook, that's the easiest way to connect with me. I'm on Facebook all day long. You can ask questions. You can ask questions in the group. You can text Christina, whatever you need. Just you're much better off asking the questions than not. The other thing you need to know, I sent a little sheet that to some people, the tips for success. And those are, you need to drink your water. half your body weight in ounces of water, up to 100 ounces a day. It's critical. There's nothing that's going to impact your results more than whether or not you drink your water, honestly. We stay away from fruit, except for berries, like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, fine. Apples are fine. They're very low glycemic. The rest of most other fruits have a lot of sugar in them, so you want to stay away from them. It's really important to actually get enough calories in your meal, and this is where a lot of people don't get the results they're
What do
looking
you
for.
consider a meal? Is it a salad with chicken or fish on it, or is it?
Yes, and it's really hard to get to 400 to 600 calories without carbs, and we're not doing carbs in the meal. We're trying to keep it very black and white. You're getting carbs in the shakes, you're getting carbs in the snacks, you're getting carbs in the Icy Delights. You don't need carbs in your meal, because that's where we all lose it, right? Is in the salad dressing, the sugar in the salad dressings, and the carbs that we. So if you keep it really clean, if you keep your meal clean, just veggies and a protein, that's our goal. No carbs, no rice, no pasta, no sweet potatoes even. There's a lot of carbs. And what you're going to find is it's really hard to get to 400 to 600 calories with just vegetables and lean protein.
You're just talking like the regular veggies that are on most people's diets. You're not talking about peas or corn or anything like that, right?
About what?
Peas or corn, because they're kind of sweet.
Yeah, no peas and corn. And
Yeah.
really carrots even have a lot of sugar in them too. So they're not the best choices, but the rest of it, as many vegetables as you want, because basically 3 cups of vegetables, 3 cups of broccoli, 3 cups of vegetables is about 100 calories.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you want to do 4 to 6 ounces of lean protein. That's another what? 200 calories, give or take. Well, you're only at 300 calories at that point, and you've just eaten 3 cups of vegetables and a lean protein. So you have to get to 400 to 600 calories, or else you're starving your body. You have to fuel your body. Believe me, I did it the wrong way when I first started. I'm like, oh, I got this. I'm just going to do 200 calories, and I'm going to do this really fast. It doesn't work that way. 400 to 600 calories. Just make sure if you have to, if you're having a salad, add some hard-boiled egg and a few like pine nuts or almonds or walnuts maybe to your salad. Add some garbanzo beans. We're trying to stay away from carbs. I don't know, maybe you're not a garbanzo bean person. I could eat them. I can eat a whole can of garbanzo beans.
Hummus then. I can't do hummus.
What?
Hummus is garbanzo beans, really, isn't it? Do you do hummus?
Hummus.
If you you can do hummus. You can't do gobs and gobs of it. You can do hummus, but make sure you just want to make sure there's no sugar in it. Anything store-bought has sugar in it, pretty much. I mean, yes and no, but mostly yes. So that's why we stay away from salad dressings. We really just use oil and vinegar, a little bit of, balsamic, and even balsamic has sugar in it. We're down to, we're drinking, what's the apple cider vinegar we got, Tony? It's the one with the mother, the apple cider vinegar with the mother. Mm-hmm. We just drink that we just use that with some olive oil on the salad. I mean, it doesn't, don't do this and then lose it all for salad dressing. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. So does anybody have any questions?
I'm it. No, I'm good.
Yeah, so those first 2 cleanse days, plan for it accordingly. You might be really tired. You might have a headache. You might be fatigued. No heavy workout on the first couple cleanse days. It's not even your second couple cleanse days. You don't want to do heavy cardio or a lot of up and down. Down on the ground for burpees, up again. You don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not on cleanse days.
No burpees here.
No burpees. No burpees anywhere if it was up.
No.
Those 2 days I'll be at work, so hopefully the day will go like that.
But there is down the road, and I need to make sure we wrap up this call. down the road, there's a lot of things, Sherry, that you can do to stay on track. I don't know if Christine uses them. I live on these. These are the meal replacement bars. These are awesome. These can really help you stay on track. And they didn't come with your kit, but there's like 9 flavors. Honestly, my daughter takes one in her lunch. I eat them all the time. They're really convenient, and they really help me stay on track. And then there's a whole bunch of other products that the company has that at some point we can talk about. There's I just told Tony to bring this up for you. He uses this, and a lot of people in the company use it. I don't know if you can see it, Sherry. It's the sleep support spray.
Oh, I just got that.
A lot of people have trouble sleeping, and this is amazing. You spray it in your mouth.
I don't now, so.
What's that?
I fall asleep real easy now, so I never have that problem, so I'll have to, like that if I get so much energy. Yeah, I hope I have that problem.
Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up because, other people have to watch this recording, and I think we have another call starting at 8 o'clock. So I want to get off before the other people start getting on.
Thank you.
So make sure you friend me on Facebook. I am going to have a hard time supporting you if you don't friend me on Facebook. Christine,
Thanks, love.
are you friends with everybody on Facebook?
I am.
Okay, can you, maybe you could just start a chat thread with everybody, and that way I can find them and friend request them, and everybody can ask questions in that thread while we're going through this together. It's really a great way for us to be able to support each other.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sounds
Robin, I recorded it, so as soon as the recording's done and downloaded to my computer, I could post the recording in the chat thread. Otherwise, I'll try to email it, I guess. I can email it out, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Nice to
Thanks,
meet you.
Dawn.
Bye.
Bye.